Welcome back to City Insider. We're here with your roundup of the most breaking Manchester City FC news over the last 24 hours. Remember to join us at 6 p.m. UK time for your daily dose of all things Man City. Here we go. Man City agrees signing after Rangers. Manchester City have agreed a deal with Wolves to sign defender RAYAN AIT-NOURI. According to Fabrizio Romano, the citizens agreed a deal for AC Milan sensation Tijjani Reinders earlier this week as Pep Guardiola looks to strengthen his squad ahead of the FIFA Club World Cup, as they look to bounce back from a disappointing campaign. Now Algeria international AIT-NOURI is set to become the newest member of the squad, with a deal worth around £40 million. Agreed between the clubs, City are looking to bolster their defensive options for the new season with Kyle Walker expected to leave permanently, while left back has been a recurring issue for several seasons. Now AIT-NOURI, who has been one of the standout performers for Wolves over recent seasons in the position, is set to undergo a medical with the 7-time Premier League champions on Saturday ahead of completing a move to the Etihad Stadium. Personal terms have already been agreed with the player, and he is set to become the club's second signing of the summer after Rangers. Man City are also pushing to sign Lyon playmaker RAYAN CHERKI in the coming days ahead of the FIFA Club World Cup, which begins on June 14th. City are expecting a busy summer with Kevin De Bruyne having already moved on following the expiry of his contract this summer, while Jack Grealish is also set to be sold. There are also question marks over the futures of Ederson, John Stones, and Bernardo Silva, with Guardiola looking for a rebuild after the first trophyless season since 2017. Despite finishing third, it was largely considered to be a poor season, with the club also losing in the FA Cup final to Crystal Palace. Lyon tells City double RAYAN CHERKI bid. Manchester City will need to significantly increase their offer if they are to sign RAYAN CHERKI from Lyon this summer, it has been revealed. Man City are on the hunt for a new central attacking midfielder after deciding against offering club legend Kevin De Bruyne a new contract. City were concerned about De Bruyne's growing injury problems, and he is now close to joining Napoli on a free transfer. Pep Guardiola's side had hoped to land Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen, but they soon decided such a deal would be too expensive, allowing Liverpool to enter talks for him. Sources have confirmed to Team Talk that City hold interest in Nottingham Forest playmaker Morgan Gibbs-White, though they are leaning towards making CHERKI their new number 10, as Gibbs-White will cost £60 to £70 million. City have decided to pursue CHERKI as a cheaper option. According to Sky Sports Switzerland's Sacha Tabelleri, City director of football Hugo Viana has made his first offer for the French number 10. The bid is worth around €23 million. It has previously been reported that there is a gentleman's agreement in place between CHERKI and Lyon, which will allow him to leave for £20 to £25 million this summer. Lyon have agreed to let the 21-year-old go after stopping his transfer to Paris Saint-Germain last summer, while their negotiating position has also been weakened by the fact that his contract expires in June 2026. But, according to Sky Germany reporter Florian Plettenberg, Lyon would ideally like to pick up €40 million for CHERKI. In order to agree on a transfer at that price, City would need to nearly double their opening €23 million gambit, although Plettenberg does add that there is a chance City could negotiate a slightly less expensive deal worth €35 million. Jack Grealish issues angry response. Jack Grealish is set to miss out on Manchester City's Club World Cup squad, and his frustration appeared evident in a comment he made on social media with his future unclear. Jack Grealish has issued a telling response to his Manchester City situation with the playmaker due to be left out of the squad that will head to the Club World Cup this summer. The Premier League side are set to head to FIFA's newly expanded tournament without their £100 million man, seemingly pushing him closer to the exit door. Pep Guardiola is due to take all of his big names, but Grealish won't make the cut. He has tumbled down the pecking order in Manchester, which has fueled links of a move away. And missing out this summer could prove to be the final nail in the coffin. Former Aston Villa frontman Gabby Agbonlahor has hit out at the treatment Grealish has been subjected to by the City boss, with TalkSport claiming he was not happy in a post. One fan claimed Guardiola was well within his rights given Grealish's form. That caught his attention, and the 29-year-old responded, "Haha, I've been bad lately? Scored 3 goals in my last 3 appearances over 45 minutes, but okay." He also added, "What you want me to do, score a hat-trick in 20? There is likely to be interest from clubs in England and throughout Europe, with Grealish accepting that a fresh start at a top club, where he can play regular football, may be in his best interests." He is desperate to regain his spot with the Three Lions after missing out on recent squads and last summer's Euros. City have already been active in the market and have agreed a deal worth £46.3 million to sign AC Milan's Dutch midfielder Tijjani Reinders. They are also in talks to sign Lyon playmaker RAYAN CHERKI. Both men would further hamper Grealish's game time. Man City will not sign a goalkeeper. Guardiola recently revealed that he plans to keep Ederson for the new season. However, the Man City star is still keen on a move to Saudi Arabia. Therefore, the future of the 31-year-old remains in doubt, and Fabrizio Romano has provided an update on the goalkeeper situation at the Etihad Stadium, with the transfer expert stating that a new number 1 will not arrive before the Club World Cup. Let me clarify, while we see the numbers that for Man City it is really important before bringing in a goalkeeper, it is to understand what happens with Ederson, Romano told DAZN. It could be the end of an era, but to be the end of an era, they need a proposal. And at the moment, they have still not received a formal or official bid for Ederson. It's just conversation. It's just talks. So, let's follow that situation, because from what I'm hearing at the moment, yes, some interest from Saudi already last summer. You remember, he could leave Man City, but then the deal didn't happen. So, we will follow this goalkeeper situation at Manchester City, but I don't think this is going to be one for the Club World Cup. Al Ittihad are keen on Ederson this summer, but the Saudi Pro League club have yet to make a move. If they do, Man City already have 2 targets that they will move for, before clarifying the situation of Ederson at Man City. Romano told DAZN that the 2 goalkeepers the Premier League club will target if the Brazilian leaves are PSG's Gianluigi Donnarumma and Porto's Diogo Costa. On the short list they have at Manchester City is Gigi Donnarumma, who is out of contract in 1 year with Paris Saint-Germain, the transfer expert revealed. Donnarumma did fantastic in this Champions League, one of the faces of the Paris Saint-Germain squad winning the Champions League. That's a wrap for today's City Insider. We've covered all the latest news, insights, and analysis on Manchester City. Don't miss out on any of our future content. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything happening at the Etihad. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.